This is Dan Farisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. So happy to be joined today by Mark Miller, who is Product Manager focused on DirectView LED with Sharp Business USA. Topic of conversation is, of course, video walls and digital signage, aligning with our video wall and digital signage deep dive, which is all over commercialintegrator.com this month, as well as in this month's issue of CI plus SSI. It's a really expansive overview of everything going on in DVLED and digital signage. Sharp is, of course, a leader in those categories, and hence we wanted to invite Mark on to share some of the latest that he's seeing and some of Sharp's great products. Thank you so much, Mark, for joining me.
For having me.
So let's get right into it. Do you want to talk about some of the high-level trends that you are seeing in the video wall category, in the digital signage category, and of course, how Sharp Business USA is leveraging its leadership to take advantage of and shape those trends?
Definitely. With DirectView LED, we can't ignore the trend of all-in-one solutions that are becoming more and more popular. Seems like every manufacturer has one, so we're launching ours this year. Looking forward to rolling that out, as well as the trend towards being more power friendly with their solutions. LED walls are large and they take up a lot of power, so people are becoming more conscious of the power impact that those walls may have on their infrastructure.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And I've certainly seen just in the several years I've been covering the industry, DVLED continuing to gain market share, get more as the cost curve has bent a little bit, become more democratized in terms of use across applications. What would you say are some of the applications where all-in-one DVLED solutions, Sharp in particular, all-in-one DVLED solutions might be really well suited? Are there particular applications or use cases where it would just be kind of a perfect fit for the integrator and the client alike?
Yeah, so I'm glad you asked that. So our all-in-one is really designed to be a sort of like a larger LFD solution or a LCD solution. So for those customers that are looking for a simple, maybe replacing an old projector, they don't want to run, electric to the room or have data cables running to a AV closet. It's a very simple. You hang it on the wall, you plug it in, you control it with a remote. It has built-in audio, as well as it's built on the same platform as our PNME2 LCD line. So if you have multiple installations, let's say you have a small huddle room with a 55-inch PNME2 screen, the end user in that situation, they go to a larger conference room with our larger all-in-one. It'll be the same exact user experience for them. So really trying to get that unified user experience across our entire product line. I think I mentioned that it's great for conference rooms, education, corporate. Those are the I think the larger users for this product.
Really appreciate you mentioning the uniformity too and underscoring that, Mark, because not only does it make it easier for the end customer, of course, but it also presumably makes it easier for integrators that are dealing with Sharp technology to have kind of a uniform approach, have a sense of commonality across the entire portfolio. Is that something that Sharp really tries to lean into, being integrator friendly, being channel partner friendly? Like it's a pleasure to do business with you, and you kind of are leaned into their concerns and their pain points to try to mitigate them?
Absolutely. I think that's a big focus across our entire product line, whether it be projectors or desktop displays, really just focused on being easy to do business with. We really want to be a partner to, our channel partners, our resellers throughout the whole process of, our sales cycle.
That's what it's all about because in the best of integration firms, they are likewise partners to their clients. They're not just a reseller, they're not just a provider. They're really kind of a strategic consultative advisor. But the integrators too need that from industry leading vendors like Sharp, right? Like especially with DVLED getting again more and more democratized, cost curve coming down, being placed in more and more situations. They need a partner like Sharp who's going to be kind of shoulder to shoulder with them, right?
Absolutely. And, we really, throughout our whole, if we have a larger LED installation, we want, we're there throughout the whole process, whether it be specing in our product, making sure, everything is installed correctly. We have a professional install team. We also have third-party installers that we work with, and um, we really just want the customer to get the best product the way they want it.
That's what it's all about. Because I like to say we're in the experience business. I mean, when you think about AV integration, we're storytellers, we're memory makers, we're smile generators, and dazzling DVLED has so much power to create those experiences we're all going for. But it needs to have perfect synchronicity between the provider and the integrator and the client's vision. So it seems like that's exactly what you're laser focused on.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Mark. Unless you have any closing thoughts, which of course I'd love to hear, I'd just like to thank you for joining me today. Product manager focused on DVLED for Sharp Business USA. Really appreciate your insights and your participation in this interview.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Dan Farisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. As I said at the outset, please do keep your eyes on commercialintegrator.com throughout this month for more exciting thought leadership content and interviews focused on direct view LED, focused on video walls more broadly, and digital signage as part of our video wall and digital signage deep dive, which you can also find in the April issue of CI plus SSI. We'll see you back on the website real soon.